This is the JTV Caribbean News. I am Sean Rose. Tropical storm Chantal left Dominica with a trail of destruction on Tuesday before churning out into the Caribbean Sea and setting its sights on Haiti and the Dominican Republic. After a day of strong gusts, Chantal left some homes in Dominica without roofs, damaged crops, and caused landslides. Disaster officials confirmed that the south of the island was the worst affected. The storm also pummeled Hispaniola with heavy rains and winds around 29 miles per hour. Haiti, often hit hard by natural disasters, had set up a series of emergency shelters across the country and continued its real-time updates, including on social media, in a test of improvements to its alert system since being hit by a series of storms last year. Chantal also affected eastern Cuba and Jamaica. Venezuela's government is funding the construction of a coffee processing plant in Dominica. Construction on the plant is expected to begin soon, according to the government. Agriculture Minister Matthew Walter said they expect about 400 persons to be employed in the project and about 80 farmers involved in coffee production. In a release, Dominica's government said it had been taking steps to prepare local coffee farmers in the country to improve their yields and encourage other farmers to consider coffee production. There are currently about 50 coffee plantations in Dominica. Trinidad and Tobago has emerged as the top Caribbean country whose adult population is obese, according to a report released by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO. The report found that Trinidad and Tobago is ranked 6th among all countries worldwide with 30% of its adult population obese. Mexico, with 32.8% of its adult population obese, topped the chart as the world's fattest developed nation. The United States placed second with a rate of 31.8%. Antigua and Barbuda, at number 18 worldwide, is the second Caribbean island featured on the chart, with 25.8% of its adult population obese, followed by St. Vincent and the Grenadines, ranked 21st at 25.1%, and Dominica 22nd at 25%. Trinidad and Tobago's Health Minister, Dr. Fuad Khan, said the report underscores the need for the country to place a lot of emphasis on fighting obesity, fight the fat, fight the MSG or monosodium glutamate, and fight the sugar. The 4 Caribbean countries were among the top 25 countries worldwide ranked by the FAO. The Bahamas government says it plans to introduce the human papillomavirus, the HPV vaccine, into the public healthcare system for females who are at risk for cervical cancer. Health Minister Dr. Perry Gomez said discussions are taking place with the American pharmaceutical company Merck. Public health officials say the introduction of the vaccine into the public healthcare system will be a major triumph, as the vaccine is currently only available within the private healthcare system and is unattainable to tens of thousands of females who are unable to afford private health care. The HPV vaccine will also add another vaccine protection for girls and women as Bahamas continue to move towards universal health care. Bermuda Premier Craig Cannonier has reiterated a warning that recovery for Bermuda's reeling economy, which has been in recession for more than 4 years, would take time and effort. Cannonier made the statement in a televised address late Monday as he summed up the One Bermuda Alliance's first 6 months in power. Concerning the achievements of the government, Cannonier pointed to axing work permit term limits and cutting back on red tape to make the island more attractive to investors and boost job prospects for Bermudians. He added that a payroll tax exemption for new Bermudian hirees made them more attractive to employers. The new government inherited a national debt of $1.4 billion after it ended 14 years of rule by the Progressive Labour Party, the PLP, in last December's general election. The debt ceiling has since been raised from $1.45 billion to $2.5 billion to help the country pay its bills and stay afloat. Local unemployment in Bermuda is running at 10%. Local, regional, and international stakeholders attended a 4-day workshop in Montserrat to work on a strategy to save the critically endangered mountain chicken. The Mountain Chicken Recovery Program workshop reviewed activities of the Mountain Chicken Project and highlighted the current issues of concern that exist both in Montserrat and Dominica. The mountain chicken is a critically endangered terrestrial frog existing in small populations found only in Dominica and Montserrat. Current threats include habitat loss, predation by invasive species, and the recent attack of the chytrid fungus that is associated with declining amphibian populations around the world. Some of the participants for the workshop include the Montserrat National Trust, Montserrat Tourist Board, the Zoological Society of London, and Chester Zoo and counterparts from the Forestry Division of Dominica. For the JTV Caribbean News, Sean Rose.
Coming up next on JTV News. Government developing a plan to address childhood obesity, now considered an epidemic in the Caribbean. And Third World talks about their choice of the BVI for the 40th anniversary tour.